be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Hey guys, this is DCHL Devin here.
And this is DCHL Walker.
And we're here to give you another Light in the Dark question and answer video. These are very similar to DBHL's Speak Friending Question, where you guys post questions in the comment section below, and we go ahead and answer them. However, unlike Speak Friending Question, these are about a fraction of the size, about 30 minutes long, and while we also take questions, we will also look at the community and see what's going on there as far as One Ring forums and the Last Alliance forums, and answer posts and such from there. So you'll be seeing these throughout the week. And without further ado, let's go ahead into our first question. What do we got?
First question from XTS Warzone. Hey guys, just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. First question, do blowpipes count towards bow limits? Well, we just had an argument about that, and page 100 of the Hobbit rulebook states that it's only bow limits. So
yes.
You can take as many blowpipes as you want.
Walker thought I was wrong on that when I told him, no, they don't count. He had to argue with me.
I had to pull out the rule books. I had to make sure for our viewers that you were right.
Yes. So yeah, only bows and crossbows. Feel free to bring as many throwing spears. Any other weapons,
spears, yeah.
they do not count.
Throwing knives,
yep.
good there.
Throwing axes, slingshots, whatever.
Slingshots.
So
throwing rocks,
yep.
hobbits. Can you take a ranged weapon and a spear? Yes, I do this all the time in my armies. I have my bows have a spear, that way they can support the front rank.
Now there are some restrictions, I'll give you that, for bows. Like you can't take a bow and I believe a banner?
Yeah, you can't do a
there's
banner.
like certain, yeah.
You can't do a bow, a weapon, and a spear. Or a bow, a weapon, and a shield.
Yeah, I don't think you can take a bow and a shield.
A bow and a weapon.
Or a bow and a pike.
No, you can't do pike.
Yeah, you can't do pikes. Any other two-handed weapons. There are certain weapons where you cannot take a bow, but a spear is not one of them. You can absolutely take it.
So you can take a two-handed weapon and a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So, and you had a third question?
He does. When making a dual roll, do you add the model's fight value to the die roll, or do you just do the die roll?
So what he's referring to here, the dual roll, if you guys don't know, is the roll you make in the fight phase when you're trying to see who wins the fight. He's asking if I roll a 6 and Walker rolls a 5, do we add our fight values to that dice result to see the winner? And the answer to that is no. Actually, fight value, all fight value really does is win ties. That's it. Now, that sounds kind of simple, like why would you care? That's probably one of the biggest things in the game that ruins people's day is fight value differences. If
And,
we're a low
and
fight
just to
value.
let you know, XTS Warzone, there are no stupid questions. We'll answer all of them.
Oh, yeah, yes. Sorry if these are dumb questions. But no, they're not. It seems like you just knew the game, and that's a pretty good question, because it seems kind of weird. All right, fight value, all it does is tie, that's it. The thing is, when you're rolling a lot of dice in a fight, ties happen all the time. I mean, literally almost every other fight, a tie is occurring, so it's extremely frequent. Fight value comes into play a lot.
Elves are a pain in the butt with their high fight value.
So
that's the one good thing about them. So I'm just going to talk to Apocalyptic Dragon. So Apocalyptic Dragon, I saw your post that you want to do how to paint video on orc flesh. I'll get to that. My camera broke, so we're having some technical difficulties there, but we'll get
I'll give him mine. We'll have it up soon.
Maybe like next week.
He basically asked, what was his question?
He would like to see a video on painting orc flesh.
Orc flesh.
He finds it difficult. He finds it difficult. So,
okay. Yeah, well, what kind of orc flesh are we talking about?
I can talk about that. I actually had another guy ask about painting faces. So
okay, perfect.
I'll do a video on those sometime soon.
Okay. Yeah. And our next question.
Lord of the Brown Ring. He's one of our best questionnaires. So he has question. Big bold letters, so he's quite enthusiastic about this. So what would you say is each of your favorite armies to play, and least favorite army to play against, and why?
He always finds this interesting.
He always finds this.
This is actually a really good question, though. All right.
It's a good question. All right, so I guess you can go first.
All right.
What's your favorite army? We'll do favorite first, and then.
See, this is always rough because it's like, all right, what's the most competitive and whatnot? But my favorite army to just play, just because I enjoy playing them.
Hobbits.
Yeah. You guys haven't seen this in a battle report, but Hobbits are probably my favorite army. I actually have a full Hobbit army, and if any of you guys would like to see a bat rep, we could definitely do that in the future. But that's my favorite to play.
We should do favorite versus favorite army type of thing.
We should. Cool. We should absolutely do that. I would say, yeah, Hobbits, and I think it's just because they're so unique. You won't see too many people pulling out a Hobbit army. In the days where I've been playing this game for so long, I've just seen so many armies get played that I tend to pick a favorite. If I have to say a favorite, like more in a competitive type fashion. Now, I know Hobbits were competitive back in the day, but in today's format, they're not as much, maybe. Moria?
Moria?
Yeah, probably Moria.
They're flexible.
Moria's pretty fun.
We can do lots of stuff.
But, yeah, Hobbits for that answer, and for
so
least
you got
favorite...
a good and evil. So least favorite army to
good
play
and evil,
against.
there you go.
So you got a Hobbit army and Mordor.
And
Moria goblins. Oh yeah, you stupid watcher.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And least favorite army to play against.
Can we do least favorite person?
That guy. I hate this guy. No.
Well, don't be so upset that you keep losing against me. That's
Walker keeps beating me. No, all right. Least favorite army to play against, I would have to say, I'm going to say Angmar, which shouldn't be shocking. Angmar is a shutdown army, which really kind of fits to its terms. It stops you from playing your own army. It's a huge pain in the butt. But realistically, honestly, I'm going to have to say, actually, my real, the army I don't like playing against the most, other than Angmar, is dwarves. They take so long to kill. They are responsible for prolonging any game they're involved in.
Angmar is pretty depressing when you go in there and you're like, oh, they have a shade, they have a ring wraith. I can't charge your troll because he causes terror, and I have courage of 2 because I'm orcs.
If I have to give it to one or the other, though, I'm not going to lie. I have to give it to dwarves. I don't like playing against dwarven armies very much.
I don't mind playing against dwarven armies. I've actually had good luck against dwarven armies.
Well, what's your favorite?
So, I'm notoriously bad for rolling really low on my dice a lot of the time. So, I like armies that are horde. So right now, I'm really, really enjoying my Hunter Orcs. I just have a blast playing with them. They're fun.
He has a killer list, man. He's probably bringing it to... Are you bringing it to Nova and Historicon?
Yeah, I'm bringing my Hunter Orcs to Nova and Historicon. And the good list, too.
Oh, yeah.
My tournament list. I have a list that I play with for fun, and then I have my tournament list, which I play to destroy everyone. So, GBHL, right? Yeah, they're coming. Should throw down the gauntlet.
Well, we'll get
anybody out there that's coming to Nova or Historicon, come check out my Hunter Orcs. They'll be all painted up by then. Yay!
What's your least favorite army?
Least favorite army to play against? I don't know. Angmar, I would say. Just that playing. So I played against one of our buddies, Tim, and he had Angmar with a whole bunch of trolls, the Ring Wraith, and the Shade. It was depressing the first about 4 or 5 turns until I killed the Shade, and then I was very happy, and he was very sad. But that was really hard to fight against, and it was just kind of drained a little bit of the fun. So it's not really a particular army. It's just like when you're playing for fun, those guys that bring the cheesy stuff.
So I guess that long-winded, short version of that long-winded answer is hobbits and Zog's hunters, and then I hate dwarves, and this guy. A certain list in Angmar. Troll list.
Troll list.
Lots and lots of trolls.
That's just one player, though.
So I guess we'll go to the last question here for this video. Like I said, we release these in multiples, so if you don't see your question here, then just look forward to our next video and we'll answer it there.
So, Al Wood. I really confused you guys, didn't I? He confused us on what?
We were talking about Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord. Okay, sorry. My Shadow Lord and Warg comment were not questions, they were statements. In the previous video, a subscriber said he was fed up with Legolas shooting to Mordor characters. I have suggested that he use the Shadow Lord. My Warg comment was also in response to another question asked by a subscriber, and although you guys responded to him, I felt you left out 2 of the benefits of cavalry that Warg Riders get, which has a +1 attack on the charge and the double wounds when you're winning the combat and they charge.
Okay, sorry if we left that out, I guess, about Warg Riders. Did we leave that out?
No. No.
All right. I'd be surprised if we left
We
it
can
out.
rewatch the video.
Yeah, probably. But yes, Warg Riders are awesome at...
Elwood, if you see anything that we're doing wrong, please respond.
Yeah, no, right.
But do the reply to their response, because then it'll make more sense.
I think you might have. I think
did we just look at it wrong?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we...
We are sorry. That's what we are. We made a mistake. Thank you for correcting me.
No, but yeah. No,
all good, man. All good.
And that is actually... he is correct, though. Shadow Lord does help against Legolas. Legolas tends to bring down the Shadow Lord pretty easily, though. Legolas can auto-hit the Shadow Lord, and it doesn't take much, and Legolas probably will burn the points of might in order to get that 6 and 4. Yeah. And so he will kill it. So I can imagine this guy is frustrated against, getting shot up, but even the Shadow Lord can only help so much against Legolas.
Yeah, sadly.
So
it's all good.
But other than that, all right. So we're going to go ahead into our next part of this video, where we look at questions on the One Ring and the Last Alliance forums, and we go ahead and give our thoughts and just general opinions on that. All right. And our first One Ring question is...
It's not really a question.
Well, yeah,
a statement.
More like a news info, which is what this part is Battle Scribe. If you guys don't know, Battle Scribe is an app on phones. I think iPhones and Android, right?
And Android,
yeah. That pretty much allows you to make 40K lists and fantasy
and War Machine and...
Actually, they do a lot of games. Yeah. They make a lot of lists for games.
It's a fan website, too, by the way.
Yeah.
So.
And it's an army builder.
It's free.
Yeah. So they are an army builder app for all those games, and they are finally getting to Lord of the Rings. And this is actually a really big deal. So if you guys don't know about it, it's called, they actually have a Facebook page, which we're looking at now. It's Hobbit SBG to Battle Scribe. And we just liked the page today. So,
well, I just saw it right now, so I didn't.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like they are in development. Last we heard from them is about May 3rd. But it is something it seems they're building, so I guess show your support for that, because it'd be nice to have an army builder. And if you guys don't know, we actually do already have an army builder, which is actually built by the Lonely Knight, which is a One Ring user on the One Ring. And he's on the Last Alliance too. But he actually has an Excel spreadsheet, which allows you to build armies as well. And while he spent a ton of effort on that, and I mean, he keeps it updated, I mean, he's doing a fantastic job, it is always nice to also have that phone app version where you could always just have it on your phone. Because I don't think doing an Excel spreadsheet would work too well on your phone.
Yeah, so, the guy doing all the coding for the battle script and stuff like that, his name is Chris, and he says basically he's extremely busy with university, which I understand, man. Don't get me wrong.
How dare you put school before us?
I know. What's up with that hobby stuff? Anyways, he's finishing upgrading it, and he'll keep working on it. And he plans to get it done by the end of summer. That's what he said on here. So everything will be up for download this summer as planned. So something great to look forward to. Yep, absolutely. Keep up the good work, man. Alright guys, we have a question from a new player from the Last Alliance. His name is Matt. He basically has a situation that he's asking about. He has a row of orcs with shields supported by orcs with spears, in base contact with Rohan with shields and a hand weapon in the front rank, and then in the second rank he has archers. His question is, he knows that the archers can't fight hand-to-hand combat because they don't have a spear. However, he's asking if they can shoot at the orc spearmen behind the fight going on. So the spears are supporting and they're not in combat.
So he wants to know if the archers can fire through the combat into the spears that are not in combat.
So no.
Yeah, definitely not.
Good won't shoot into combat, so you can't do the end of the way. Now if you were evil, you could.
Well, just to clarify, when he says into combat, yes, we know the spears are not in combat. However, you have to shoot past the combat. And if you do that, you have to make it in the way roll, and
you might hit your own guys. So that would make good guys hesitate from shooting into it. Now, however, you are correct with the fact that the orcs' spear support aren't in the combat. So if your Rohan warriors were on the side and they actually had a clear line of sight to the spear support, they could shoot them then and take them out and taking away that spear bonus. Let's see if he has anything else. The archers in basic range contact with the front. Yeah. So, yeah, there is the end of the way because the combat makes it in the way, man. So that was the question.
All right. Well, definitely join us next time in our next question and answer light in the dark video. And I guess, do you have anything else for him, Walker?
Nope, that's it, guys. See you later.
All right, see you next time.